Welcome to Journey. Our website is wejourney.com. Start of article. The title of the article is PS5 Spider-Man, Miles Morales in 4K 60 FPS. Published on August 3, 2020 as the opinion of contributor, Donnovan. The previous Spider-Man game from Insomniac Games managed to reach a lot of success, selling millions of copies and receiving stellar reviews. As you can imagine, the Insomniac team wanted to continue and bring in a new story within that universe. Spider-Man, Miles Morales is a standalone game within the same universe, however it's not exactly the same length. According to the developers, the story is half as long when compared to the first game, so it takes you around 20 hours to complete. This does take place a year after the previous game, and the action is taking place during the winter. It's an interesting change of pace considering the first game took place during the summer. It's not the end of the road for Peter Parker, the developers just wanted to shift the attention to Miles Morales for this game. Loading times and performance. The upcoming PS5 seems to have crazy fast loading times, and Spider-Man, Miles Morales will benefit from that too. It seems that they will offer near-instant loading times, something that will obviously improve the immersion and really make you feel like a part of that game world. As a result, the performance and gameplay itself will be very smooth, making the game very immersive and fun to go through. You will be running the game at 4K, 60 FPS at launch via a performance mode for the game. Considering that Sony teased 8K gameplay and 4K at 60 FPS at launch, this is a bit underwhelming. Aside from that, the game does try to integrate more interesting graphics solutions. There's a lot of focus on ray tracing, and on top of that you also have natural hair, skin shading, and the building as well as character models are improved too. These are obvious jumps considering we are playing the game on a new generation, but it's nevertheless very exciting and it really goes to show the unique features behind the new console. Making use of the PS5 capabilities. The PS5 comes with some interesting features. They do have ray tracing support as we mentioned, so that will be a major factor to keep in mind. In addition, there will also be 3D audio, which is a first for the console and the series. As you can imagine, some of the controls are remapped and there are some new features coming with the new DualSense controller that we will take full advantage of. One thing is certain, Spider-Man, Miles Morales will be a very interesting game to play when the PS5 launches. It seems to have a very different story when compared to the first game, focusing more on new villains and a war between high-tech criminals and an energy corporation. There's no specific release date for Spider-Man, Miles Morales for the time being, but it will be a launch title for the PS5 in late 2020.